Well, the mighty Corson art players have a new show prepared starting this weekend.
Ryan Howe and Leigh Spencer join us to tell us more about this show.
Title of the show.
Yes.
Now let me tell you, it threw me off a bit. The show is called Title of the Show.
That's correct.
Title of Show.
Title of
show.
Yes,
of
and
show.
it threw me
Title of
off
show.
when you reached out. I thought, oh, he must have forgotten to put, nope, that's the name of it.
That's the
So
name.
can you tell us a little bit about
Where
it?
that came from.
Yeah, so Title of the Show is just a really fun project. It's a Tony Award nominated play back from 2008, 2009. And it's about Hunter and Jeff and their friends Susan and Heidi as they work for 3 weeks to write for the New York Musical Theater Festival. And they do get in. They have a very successful off-Broadway run. They lay dormant for 10 months, and then they end up transferring onto Broadway. So the musical that you're watching is the musical as they're writing it. So it is two guys writing a musical about two guys writing a musical. So it's all it's very meta, very meta, very chock full of musical theater in jokes, but it's also just a really great story for anyone who's creative.
Yeah.
Yep. And the idea for title of show is the form is asking for title of show, so they decide just to write title of show on the form.
There you
That's
go.
fun. Okay,
Yes.
I love that.
Okay, what else can people expect? I mean, what, if they're going to show up, what can they also expect from the show?
Oh wow, just everything.
Lots of everything.
It's been a really fun process. Lee's kind of been our assistant director, and in addition to being choreographer, we have Jesse Jensen as our stage director, and Matt Walicke as our music director, and all of three of them have been collaborating and pitching ideas. So it's like, oh, what if we did this thing here with the choreography, or what if this transitioned into the blocking?
Yes, yeah. It is a musical, so there's 17 or 18 musical numbers.
Okay.
It's not, if you've ever been to the theater, Corson, it's not a big stage. It's 4 people plus the accompanist on stage. And so it's been really fun to play with movement, play with how we use that space. And so there's lots of little surprises in the show itself, in the choreography, in the blocking. We have lots of fun surprise moments mixed in there as well.
It looks really fun.
Can you tell me what it's like to take something that's already been created, right? This play already existed, this musical already existed, and then kind of change it to be yours.
Make it your own.
Make it fit for the space you have, the characters you have, just your cast and crew.
Yeah, so Jesse did a really great job of applying Western improvisational technique through Viola Spolin training to really help our actors break down first trying to build any sense of character and get down to how do they authentically speak. And so that's the first part, is you have to be really in touch with yourself as an actor before you can begin to create a character. And so we really wanted to focus on how do we make this dialogue feel like we're just having a conversation. And so that was the first thing, was how do we just make this as much of us making it ourselves as much as Hunter and Jeff are writing. So trying to tap into that really foundational creative spirit, and all of us pitching ideas constantly and bouncing off each other. A lot of listening. That was a lot of rehearsal, was
Sounds
just
fun,
listening to
though,
each other.
right?
It's been a blast. It's been so much fun.
Yeah. Why is the Sioux Falls community perfect for this too? I mean, just how supportive we are.
Oh yeah, the Sioux Falls community is great. We have a really strong theater community, and it really is a show for people who like theater and are into theater. So it's really nice to see that. We've got lots of folks in other shows, in other production teams that are really excited to come and see it, just because it has that cool creative element to it. The other thing is the original, when the musical went to the musical festival, it was for an 85-seat theater, and our theater in Corson is a 95-seat theater. So it's very authentic to the original spirit of the musical. It's Jesse likes to say it's pretty much the best venue in town for this particular show because of the nature of the show.
And you guys often have like intergenerational numbers. You know, you have people of all places of life coming in to create this show. What's that like, kind of trying to combine everybody from all these different life experiences?
Yeah, I mean, that's really the beautiful thing about theater, is that every experience that you have in life is translatable to the stage. And so I'm blanking on who said it, but very famous stage actor who's, I think, British. It might have been, I'll think of it later.
Break, it'll pop in your head.
But sometimes the best way to study theater is not to study theater, but to go out and experience life, study art, study all these other things, because you can translate that to the stage. And the beautiful thing about our community theater is that we have new people that are coming out all the time. And you know, the more theater that we're producing, more people are seeing and saying, wow, that sounds really fun. I want to do that. And so whether it's here at Corson, whether it's you know, Old Town Premiere, you know, so many of our community theaters are so welcoming and have a place for someone to start out.
For anyone.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Well, if people want more information on how to attend this event, how can they do so?
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest thing is to go online, mightycorson.com/box office would be the best way. You can email us, info@mightycorson.com, and I will take care of that personally, probably. Or our phone number, which is going to be on a graphic somewhere that I can never quite remember. So.
And before we go, what's your each favorite parts of this, you know, production this year?
Oh my goodness. So my favorite part so far has been the actual development part of it. As a choreographer, I usually go in with a set, here's what we're going to do, but almost all of these have been conversations with the cast, working with Jesse to build the movement. And I think because of that, all of the movement and dance feels a lot more genuine to the show. So I'm really, there's still moments I'm like, yes, they nailed it, and it's just so much fun.
So fun.
Yeah. This has been a dream project of mine. I've wanted to do this show for over a decade. For me, I think the most special moment is Alexandria Matthews near the end has a ballad called "Way Back to Then." That is, it's made me cry already in rehearsal. But it's a song about packing up and moving to New York and trying to make it, actually making it, and then realizing like, wow, this is what I was dreaming about when I was 10 years old, and now I get to just have fun with my friends. I can't ask for anything more. So it's gorgeous.
So cool.
Well, I'm excited.
Yes.
I'm going to have to get some tickets and come out and see it, and you all should too.
Yes. Well, thank you for being here this morning, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be back after the break.